Hey people, so I'm out here trying to set up my deer stand, trying to pick the best tree. Been scouting this area for about a week now, and there's a lot of great sign deer. I can see where they come in and out of the brush, but have a look at this. Have a look at what I'm dealing with. I'm on the river, Northern California, on the Sacramento River, and there is just an expanse of jungle, literally a jungle. Because I'm a wildlife biologist, I'll use the right term. It's riparian vegetation, and we're talking about grapevines big enough for Tarzan to swing on, big sycamores, 48, 50-inch DBH. It's hard to get a tree stand strap around them. In fact, a lot of tree stands don't come with straps that big, so you gotta have to kind of make your own tree stand. So what's common in this area is that you'll have these dense riparian habitats with valley oak, sycamore, walnut, elderberry, pokeberry, and then they'll come up, and then you'll have an ag field that's just open with no cover. In fact, they're mowing the field right now as we're speaking, so it's hard to hunt from the field side in, unless you had a ground blind, but you can't have a ground blind because they're always sprinkler irrigating, or mowing the fields or spraying the fields. So setting up a ground blind is often not an option. So that leaves you hunting from the riparian vegetation into the field, finding the trails where the deer come from the fields into the riparian habitat, and then back. And I have identified those trails. Now I'm trying to set up where the tree stand will go, but it is so dense. Let me show you what I mean. So, once you get in here, it is beautiful. It's flipping beautiful. Reminds me of like what maybe the Central Valley would have looked like before people came here, because it's absolutely wild, extremely difficult to get in here. You really have to be determined. Oh man, so you come into these creeks and there's all this flood debris on the banks, right? You don't know if you're on the banks or you're actually just on a big pile of sticks and will sink in, and you just hope you don't go too far. But yeah, so I just sunk up to my waist and had to try to find a way out. But yeah, beautiful in here, absolutely beautiful. So I have been looking for deer way up in the mountains. And I have just been seeing bears. A couple of does, but for the most part, just seeing bears. So I call my wildlife biologist, call my friend, and say, hey, there's no deer up here. It's a great area. Great area. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I still might go up there. But been scouting for deer, and just bear after bear after bear. One bear was so huge that if I weren't in California, if I was in a different state, I would have been like, holy crap. But anyway, all black bears, but just a lot of bears. So my friend says, oh, why don't you try by the river? And I've always not really wanted to try by the river because of this. It's so difficult, and I'm so afraid I'll lose a deer in this brush, which is just, I don't want to lose a deer. That breaks my heart, and it's so hard to find. So, but there's so many bears up there. I said, okay, this year I'm going to try deer hunting down here. So I come down here, I'm on the valley floor. I got almond orchard over here, got about a mile of riparian habitat, Sacramento River, Walnut Orchard Farm. Come around a corner, and there's a bear sitting on his butt eating figs. I don't know if I'm a bear magnet or there's just a lot of bears. I think I'm a bear magnet. So it's day 4, and I went back and looked at my game camera photos, and I noticed that I have a much better chance of seeing a deer in the evening than I do in the morning. So I went to work this morning early, got in my 8 hours, and now I'm racing out here to see if I can't see a deer. Just to see one in the evening. We'll see. This feels good. I think it's gonna happen tonight. Positive mental attitude. Well, my California black-tailed deer season is officially over. Today is my last day, and lots and lots of deer sign. No deer. The strangest thing. So yeah, just totally nocturnal. Probably because of all the farming activities that occur during the day, and the deer have just been habituated to come out at night. Plus it's really early. It's been very hot. Deer season opened on a full moon. None of those things helped. This morning I had a coyote come in about 3 yards. Just sit down and stare at me. So I know I had the wind right. I know I have my setups right. I had turkeys walk by 10 yards, did a little puck puck, but then, you know, it didn't flush. So I know I was set up right. It just wasn't in the cards for me. My first archery blacktail deer hunt. It's challenging. It's different. That's for sure. Well, that's what I love about hunting, though, is constantly learning new things, and you can always challenge yourself. I've rifle hunted my whole year and had great success. Rarely a season goes by where I don't harvest a deer, and I work pretty hard. And this is my first archery blacktail hunt, and man, it has literally been a zoo out here, with the only animal not in the zoo is a deer. Any deer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I leave for archery elk in Oregon tomorrow. I am so excited.